So, good morning or good night, depending on where you are in the world, and welcome to a special video of this chill dude on a couch. So, it's almost 2 a.m. here in Puerto Rico, and I just got back from the metal competition to have a band open for the Wacken Open Air Festival, a very famous music festival that's done in Germany. So if you've been following my channel, I have interviewed three of the bands from Puerto Rico that were competing on this competition. I interviewed Modules, Moths, and A Burning Rose. There were some other two bands that were competing for this. One was Dark Shores from Aruba. I didn't interview them, and the other one was Genocide from the Dominican Republic. Unfortunately, Genocide could not arrive to Puerto Rico to play, so they weren't able to compete. But I was able to message the band, and I'm going to interview them on the channel, and obviously we'll talk about things, so that should be interesting. So let's talk about the competition. So first of all, this is a historic event. The first time this is done here in Puerto Rico. So they do this competition every 2 years, and the battle that wins this competition gets to go to Wacken and play in front of millions, many people. A band called Leftover from Puerto Rico actually won in 2023, and they were the ones who suggested to have the competition here in Puerto Rico. They also played, obviously not to compete, but just to represent since they had won. And the concert also featured a band, a Dutch band called Disquiet, which I hadn't heard of, so I heard them today for the first time. Pretty cool band. So yeah, let me give my thoughts, and obviously I'll share some clips of what happened on this historic night. So the first band that opened was Modules, and yeah, I thought they did a great job. They put lots of energy. I like their metalcore Digenti sound. So here is a clip of Modules.
What's the Wacken? Why you fucking running? Why you fucking running? Oh no! Why?
Yeah, pretty cool clip from the band. So after Modules finished, we have the band Dark Shores. They're a band from Aruba, and their style, I don't know, it was a mixture of like new metal, death metal. I hadn't heard them. They have two singers, one guitar player, and yeah, their set to me, it had some cool parts to it. So here is Dark Shores playing. So yeah, that was the set by Dark Shores, a mini clip of them. So following them, we had A Burning Rose, which I have their shirt on. So A Burning Rose is a band that I have interviewed on the channel since the channel was fairly new. I actually interviewed them before they dropped their first EP. And Jorge, their singer, has been on the channel. He has reviewed some albums with me. So yeah, it's a band that I've been a fan of, and they play melodic death metal, and they had a commanding set. The four songs that they played, they got the crowd excited. Everyone was chanting, so they really did an amazing job. And here's a clip of A Burning Rose. So yeah, that was A Burning Rose playing. So following A Burning Rose, we had the band Moths from Puerto Rico as well. And Moths is another band that I've had on the channel a few times. I've actually reviewed their last album, Space Force, and I will review the new album that will come out in August. They're a great band. They're like a stoner progressive metal type of band. And Wesley Negron, he's bringing a lot of bands here to Puerto Rico. He brought The Ocean, he brought Circus Maximus, he brought Soen. So yeah, and he's very passionate about music. So I was excited to hear their set. Their set was pretty cool. I think at the beginning there was some technical issues that I couldn't listen to Mariel very well, but she did bounce back, and she had an amazing vocal performance. And Moths is a band that I think has a lot of potential also to be huge outside of Puerto Rico. They just released a new single, Gluttony, like a week and a half ago, and it premiered on Metal Injection and I think in Metal Suck. So pretty huge for the band. So here is Moths playing. So yeah, that was a little bit of Moths playing. After that, the bands that were competing were done. So we had Leftover, and I had Leftover was pretty cool because they're like a hard rock type of bluesy band, and really like you could tell that they have fun playing. So here is a clip of Leftover. So yeah, that was Leftover. So rounding up the show, we have the band Disquiet, and this, it was a very energetic show. They play like some thrash elements with symphonic metal. I hadn't listened to them, so this was my first time listening to them, and I can say they put on a very amazing show. So here is a clip of Disquiet.
Avanza, que tengo hambre, puñeta.
So, after this quiet finish, we had a moment on stage. They gave a bass sign to someone in the audience, and then they said they were going to do who the winner was. And spoiler alert, I'm wearing their shirt. Yes, a Burning Rose won this competition, and on fourth place it was Modules. Third place you had Dark Shores, and second place Moths. I think Modules should have been third. That's my opinion, but I wasn't one of the judges. But it was a hard decision between Moths and a Burning Rose. I agree. A Burning Rose had the best set this night, and I think they were deserving of going to the competition. But I wanted all the bands from Puerto Rico to go because they're all great. I bought a shirt by Modules, so even though they didn't win, I bought here's the shirt. It's a pretty cool looking shirt, and they did an amazing job as well. So yeah, here's the clip of when they announced the winner.
Who gave it their all. You know, just the fact that a band makes it to the battle already makes the band a winner. There are no losers here. So give it up for all the participating bands for tonight. You guys did amazing. And it was a very tight race. So what I will do now is I will count down from number 4 till number 2, because once I reach 2, we know who the winner is.
Viste que lo dije ahí.
All right, number 4
Le dije
is
encuentro metalero del este.
modules. Number 3 is Dark Shores. Now it's between one of your own people. Who's it gonna be?
Como en mi Julio.
All right, guys, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. Drum roll, drum roll. Number 2, Mods. So the winner of this year's Pumping Marathon Caribbean is a burning rose. Guys, come on up, guys. All right, Joel.
So yeah, that is my review, my opinion of what happened in this competition for the Caribbean for a band to play in the Wacken Festival. I'm very happy that I got to attend this historic event. This was huge for the Puerto Rico metal scene. And yeah, if you haven't checked out these bands that play, do so because they're great. And I'll post a link for the interview that I had with A Burning Rose, the winning band. So until next time, couchers, this is Hector, the Shield Dude on the couch, and I'll see you right here on the couch. Thank you and goodbye.